Hello, Ilya. Hope you are doing great. I hope this is how you pronounce your name in your country, because in India we also have very sophisticated name. As I have one, it's called Kaustub. This is how we pronounce in our country. Well, sorry for my slight cold I have today. So now we will start our walkthrough. Basically, it's to clarify the confusions which we found in your last reply, that we are not on the same page when we talk about bugs and issues and problems with the functionality, mostly the basic functionality. So as you can see on my screen, I have three browsers ready for you. One is Chrome, Safari, and Firefox. Well, as you know that more than 60% people use Chrome, then Firefox, and then Safari. So the basic approach would be that we will start our checking the peggy.in, specifically your t-shirt part, and then the new product which we added. So we will check both. So the t-shirt one is with the variations and with the multiple sides. It has front and back, which we already been discussing all this time. And as you already mentioned, and we agree to that right now we are facing a lot of problem with the two-sided products. So and as we already requested you to not to work on the second side, if it would be great if we can work on first side. Anyways, so we will test both on all three browsers, and let's see what kind of issues and errors which we are facing. So let's start with the Chrome first. So now right now what I have done, I have deactivated our plugin, the one you made. So this will clearly show that how exactly the website is working. So let's start with scratch. Let's open the peggy.in and let's go to our product. It's t-shirt. Okay, now since the FPD and EPO connector plugin is not working, so as you can see, the page loaded fast. It is very okay, and it doesn't shows any pop-ups or anything. I can see I can select pink, red, yellow, although this part is not connected with this variation product, because anyhow we will be removing this section when we are already using this. And as we have already worked with the FPD team about its bugs and fixes, and this is all working fine for now right now. So as you can see, your this EPO path is also working fine, as you have set for front side and for back side. It is working fine. It is showing all the forms. Well, the EPO, the connector is not there, so probably this is not working. But as you can see, I can choose the file by browsing. Probably I can choose any file, and it is showing well. Now let me select some other color. It's probably pink, this variable, and I'll see that there is a pink there. Then if I select the red, so it will show me red, and if I select yellow, it will show me yellow, right? Even in zoom. Okay, now let's click on personalize now button. See, now the CSS is still problem is there. I don't know if that's line of CSS file worked for you or not. You can try that. Even if you, I think you have suggested a new line, which I think the previous code provided by the FPD guys is not okay, as you said, mentioned in your Elance message. We totally agree to that if it works for you, but please put that CSS so that this whole issue should go out. Okay, let's click on personalize now. This opens awesomely, very fast. Okay, good. See, the buttons are still going inside this section. Okay, as we have planned to only sell products with the one-sided designs now, so we won't be having this back side for t-shirts for some time till we figure it out that how to do that. Okay, as we spoke to FPD guys, they simply said that their product variation does not support the other side of the product right now. So we totally agree to your point as well. So we can work out over that. I think we can either customize our own by our own, or we can wait for their next update. Okay, so if I want to update any text here, I can do that. Great, it's working fine. There are no unnecessary pop-ups. Everything is working fine. Curve messages and everything. Let me close it down. Manage layers, it's all working fine. I see no problems here so far. If I try to add, if we try to add, use their own feature of add your own image, it works very fine. Again, I will use the same picture I've been using for examples. I'll select, it works, it's all good. Okay, as I can see, there is a small hiccup here as the icons are not showing up, but this is not a problem right now. We can figure it out. Right now we are only concentrating on the functionality part. Okay, so say the image is here. Again, I will try to add from the Facebook. Now see, as you can see, it has this section, and I totally agree that this section is not working out. So this is not our concern right now. That should be there because it has a certain authentication which we have already applied with Facebook, and I think they will take some time. This is what they said, and that it will be starting soon. So it is not our concern. Now if we go back and click on Instagram, probably Instagram will work definitely the way it has been working so far, and we are happy with that. But it is only working with their window, their pop-up. So it worked. This is my friend, right? So now I will close this for you. Okay, now since we have some designs as well, choose from designs, so and few pictures selected by you, so this is also working. So we really like this window. Great, so it's all working. So if I click on done, so it will show me my design, and I'm happy with that. And also sometimes this happens that it does not show the zoom of that product, but it sometimes works. I don't know if it is a caching problem or something else, but right now it is not our concentration, because we are working on a basic functionality right now, that it should work. It should take the content and to show it in FPD. Now I add to cart just to show you if things work, and it works. Great, fine. So my product is showing here. So it is okay. Now let's try selecting some other color, probably pink, and then I go again to personalize now, and it is showing me pink with the same graphics, and this is working fine. This is how we want it to work. Great. Now this is again as blank window is coming up. I don't know if it is FPD issue or something else, so I will definitely talk to them about this thing. So this one issue we got so far, that it is an FPD issue, edit element, but as soon as I select something, it comes back. So this we can figure it out. Okay, now let's cancel. Okay, now let's enable our plugin. Let's close this window and go to Peggy WP admin, and let's go to plugin, and let's activate our EPO FPD connector. and I think this is your version only. This is the latest one. It's 1.11 you gave us through eLens. Let's activate it. Great, fine. Let's close this browser and let's start from scratch so that we can actually show you, so that we can be sure that it is not picking anything from cache or something. And we also have disabled the WP cache plugin, which I think sometimes gives issue, so we disable it for now. So let's start our website again, and this time let's check how fast it is and where all it is going giving the problems. Okay, let's go to our product. Great. So see, I have not done anything and the window is there. The pop-up window, FPD window is there. Now this is what I was saying. This is the main problem. Great. And it has opened with the back side or the front side of the t-shirt. Anyways, that is the other problem. The main problem is that why it is showing. It is not, it should not be showing this way. Anyways, let's cancel it and go back to our page. The page loading was okay so far, as we can see right now, but the hiccup is still there. That is showing the pop-up automatically. Anyways, let's check this one. It is all working fine so far. Yellow, reset the option, it is showing good. Again, your front and back is showing good, so EPO is working great here. Now let's check the connectivity side. So if it is working or not for the front side. So I'll write my name here, Kaustubh. Okay, now by the time I tried to mention my name, now this came up. I think this is what we also shared with you as a part of screenshot in our previous long message. I know it must have bugged you, but this is the problem. So I don't know why it is here and what is it is use of. So it is not something we want it. So okay, now let's, for the first time we will select the Facebook. Now the problem what we were talking about the Facebook is not that it should let me log in. The login is not the problem. As I mentioned that we have already applied it with the Facebook. The problem is that pop-up never shows up. So let's check with it. Okay, so the moment I clicked it again so it again showed me this pop-up, which we don't want. We want the Facebook pop-up, so that it should show the login icon and one can log in or probably get that error message which we were getting every time. So that is the only thing we need is the pop-up. Anyways, let's go to Instagram and click on that Instagram. So okay, so now this thing came up, and well, this is what we want. This is working perfectly. So it was not working earlier, it is working awesome now. So this is what we want, and this is how it should open for Facebook as well. Or my suggestion, say if we only have one section to upload, say the upload for the design, and this window comes up. If this window comes up in this shape, even this is okay, this is good for us. Let's not have, I think we can try avoiding all these three radio buttons. Instead of that, we can only have one radio button through which we can give this pop window should come up, and the moment this window come up, it gives you automatically all these options. So this will, I think, help us by struggling with all these radio buttons and the values and all the things what you have been doing. So I think let's keep this window up on our selection. So the moment if someone wants to select any upload an image, let's keep this one. So the moment someone clicks on upload your image, this window should pop up clearly. So then he or she can select the Facebook or Instagram or whatever, or your own image, or choose from design. I think this will be okay. Great, fine. So let me close this button and again check the Instagram. Okay, this pop-up is coming again. We really love it. That is so cool. So let's check this image. Let me pick up say this van. Great. Is it working? I don't think it is working. I'm trying to click it again and again. Okay, So it worked again, but again this window came up, so we don't want this window now here at this moment. So let's close this window, this edit element. Now this is what happens every time. So hope the Instagram has picked that image, since, or you should be at least showing the image name which was working here with choose file. So I think we would like to keep it this way only, so that someone could know that which file they have picked, or if a thumbnail can come, so it will be good. So now let's pick up our pink variation here, since variation was working very fine as we checked earlier. So let's click personalize now. I think this is it with this product. So as you can see, now it is working and we are really happy. It was not working earlier because earlier we were trying to select it and it was not showing up anything. So it is working here. We are happy. So let's okay. So since I clicked it more than once, so it picked me more than once. So it would be great if you can show the thumbnail there or something, so that user should know that okay, the product is already selected. So he won't click many a times. I think you can note this point. This is very important. This is the second request. Now this is the third request. The first request was the window pop-up was coming up automatically when page was loading. One. The second thing, that the selection should be, the upload image should be only one, this thing, let's give them only one option instead of three. These three options, let's give them only this upload your image. The moment we click on upload your image, this pop-up should come up. Now this pop-up is not coming again. Now this is one problem. Okay, it comes sometime, it doesn't come sometime, so might be some issue. You can figure it out. So let's have this one, so there will be no confusion. I think the moment we keep switching to different segment options, it start giving problem. So let's not let's have only one. So this is our second request. And the third request is that the moment someone selects an image or something, it should show a thumbnail here, so that it would be very easy for us or user to basically figure out that okay, they have selected the image. So like me, I have done, they won't keep clicking on the image because it is not showing any indication that it has been selected, unless some this weird window comes up. So let's have this, and let's go to again, let's select yellow and try to see that how it comes up. Okay, great. So it's working fine now. So I think we are okay, good here at this moment. And as you can see that a lot of images has came. So okay, so I think in this window, this part, we are okay and we are happy. We can work over this. If this is working like this according to the step we suggested you. See, these were the basic steps which we requested you. The system should work in a very basic manner. So let's see what all was working and what all was not working. Select see, page should only have product images. Okay, it has variations options, it has likes to see your t-shirts, and from where we will limit users to customize the element. Okay, yes, we have the form, so we are on limiting users to select or pick the options. They will select everything step by step. Yes, they are doing like I did. I selected my first content, I selected the variation, then TM EPO section for the first front side. Okay, now here you can avoid this part. You can probably keep one side only of t-shirt. Let's ignore the second side of t-shirt for now. Then provide fields input as requested for front side of the t-shirt. Yes, it is working. Select image options. I think this side is also working with the issue, with some issues. I think you can sort it out now. We have discussed over it. Okay, now the third point, TM EPO back side of the t-shirt section. Okay, the form is working, the EPO form is working, but I think you are facing problem with the FPD part. Let me check once again if it is working or not. Probably you have fixed it since you have been doing a lot of hard work on this. So let's see if for the back side, if we try to pick something. Thanks, Ilya. Let's see if it works. Now the Instagram is not working. I think some problem. I think this also a part of backside. Now let's pick pink and let's go to personalize now. Okay, well, I don't see any changes, so I think the second backside is not working, so let's ignore it now if you didn't manage to get it through. So let's go to our guidelines once again. Now click personalize button and see the preview. So it would be great if some space or few lines, I think we can also have some few lines sometime later, can be made over buttons, so the above the button, so the user can see this as help. Okay, user can adjust elements by dragging if they want. Great. Now let's go back. See, now the context was that if someone goes to this design and want to do some advanced adjustment, they can do, or else they will cancel it and go back. Right, and if they like the design as I liked them, as I liked it my previous one in first place, so I will click on the done button and I'll go to add to cart. Great. So this is how it should be working. So these were the problems which we were facing on Chrome, this thing, and these are the quick fixes we expect you to come up with desperately on this part. Now let's close it again so that the cache will be cleared out or something, probably better closing it out. Let's check it on Firefox. Okay, so right now the plugin is still enabled, so let's see how it works. If it still gives the same problem which it was giving on Chrome, so let's check. Okay, now it's taking some time on Firefox. So once we start the plugin, it sometimes takes a lot of time, like probably it generates some cache or something or another thing, but anyways, we can work over it. This is not a problem. Speed is not the concern right now. The concern is the thing should work, the plugin should work. I'm sorry for my voice. Okay, let it load completely. As you can see, my cursor is here. I am not clicking it anywhere. It's taking time. I don't know which part it is loading. It's probably okay. These are some quite heavy images, so probably these images are taking time to load. Personalize now button is already been loaded, so I think it is not, the loading issue is not a problem too much. Okay, now on as we can see on Firefox, there are some CSS issues, I think with the EPO, so or probably with theme. So again, it's not a problem right now. Styling is other concern. Okay, now the pop-up again came up. So this is, I think, the generic problem. I think it's the problem with our plugin only, because it happens only when our connector plugin is there enabled, activated. So anyways, the same blank layer, let me cancel it, and let's go and select our options. Let's see if this is working. No, pink is not. Okay, it is working with some delay. Yeah, there are some delay. I think it's probably a CSS issue or something. Anyways, we'll keep your front side selected, assuming that we only have the front side. So let's mention the name. Okay, again the same problem came up, the same pop-up came up, so let's close it down. So my name is there. Let's select the Facebook. Again the same problem came in. I think in both browsers are working very similar. So again this we don't want. Let's close it down. Let's click on Instagram, and yes, this Instagram login came up. Beside that, this is okay. This is also again coming up with this, which we don't want. Let's okay. Now the window goes back again. Is it possible? Can we have this window on always on top if possible? Let's check. Okay, let me log in. This time let's try. I think if Instagram opens, I think it will work definitely. And it was working. Again we will click on our upload our own image. Let's pick our image from this side this time. Okay, now this was one problem I was telling you. This pop-up comes in. This is another problem, but when you click on browse, it does not work. Even last time I was I think in my previous message I mentioned if this is working, the browse will not open. It will not take this image from this. Let me check on Chrome if it was working there or not. Sorry. Let me click on t-shirt. Okay, Chrome is opening faster. So okay, we don't want this. Let's check on upload your image and click on browse. So see, this is also not working here. I forgot to mention you in my previous section when we were checking the Chrome. See, this is not working at all. This is still not working. This was not working. I think from past 2-3 days we checked, my guys checked. So let's close it here. The browse is not working at all. So now the only option left is the upload through Instagram. Anyways, so what we can do, we can ignore this part. We will not check the image and we will probably upload the image. Let's check the yellow and click on personalize now. But now here you can see that we don't have the name here. Do we still have that name? Yes, I have that name still here. Shall you want me to enter it again? Now this we were facing on Chrome earlier. So I think it is just because since I did not selected an image, so probably it did not take that name also. It can be one possibility. You can I think you can figure it out much better. See, colors are working, but it's not taking the text now. Earlier I was facing the same. I think it was the same problem which we faced earlier, because at that time we were unable to select any image since the Instagram box was going back, and we were not able to figure it out where it gone. And Facebook pop-up was not working. Since it's still not working, another problem. But and the browse, the third section was not taking, this section was not working, browse section. So we were not able to upload it any image. So that's why nothing was coming up, and I personally was really pissed off, because I thought nothing is working. But now I can figure it out that it is working. When you select the picture through Instagram, then text also goes. Let me check if I really can figure out what is my password. Okay, it worked. Great. I'm really sorry for taking so much of your time. So now it worked. Let me check once again if Instagram works. Window is, I think, back. No, window is gone. Where is the window? Okay. Okay, so it's working here. So let's pick up the same image we picked up in Chrome. Again, I'm really sorry. I took so much of your time. You can skip this part if you try to look it again back. So I assume that it has selected the Instagram image. So and the text is also already there. So let's click on, let's check the other variation. Let's check probably red. I think by yellow it will and personalized. Yes, it is working. No, the image worked, but text, it's still not working. So probably I am wrong. I thought that it will also take the text if image is working. Okay, now this section, this path is still not working. So as it was not also working on Chrome, so I think it's FPD problem or some CSS problem. We will figure it out later. So now this is one issue for you, that it is not working well on Chrome. Great. And so this is the thing, but if you click on personalize now and you try to add your own image, sorry, your own text here, I hope it works. Let's click down, let's delete this image, so we will be able to, okay, now the text is working. Great. Now it is working. Even if we try to edit it, it's working. So it's working in FPD. So FPD has no issues so far. It is all working. If I am done with my graphics, everything, add Instagram. Let's check this same image. I'm sorry, I'm doing things again and again because just to check if there are any hiccups there while working in a very layman manner. Because usually when people who are not so expert with such kind of system, they will they definitely click 100 times here and there, or probably 20 times here and there, and sometime a lot of bugs comes up like this way only. So I'm trying to imitate the same thing. So I'm done with this. I'll probably click on done, and let's check if it has, okay, it picked up the right image, and although it is showing yellow, not showing this design, but it shows sometime. I don't know what is the problem. So what we will do, we will try to check this thing, add to cart. Where is the add to cart button? Now the add to cart button is all gone. Where exactly is that? Okay, here. Okay, sorry, that was my fault. I scrolled down too much. It's taking some time. Okay, it is done. Great. Now on this same browser, if we disable, okay, now the browser, since browser refreshed, so that's why it came up again with more errors. Let's try to disable, open our disable our plugin. So I think that ways we will be able, let's close this window. We will be able to know that if same problems comes with after disabling. Okay, it worked. Login, at least I remember this password. Okay, now let's go to plugins. And deactivate our EPO FPD connector. Great. Now let's close this browser once again, and let's start Firefox again. Let's start from scratch. Peggy .in, and then okay, website opens, sometimes fast, sometimes slow. That is not R, I think it is some other problem. Great. Okay, so now since there is no pop-up from FPD so far, I think everything is loaded down. I think it loaded fast because I think cache was developed so far, so it worked very fast. So now since FPD is not working, no FPD automatic pop-up is there. If we try to choose, let's take a fast look on everything is working or not. Yes, it's working. Front side, back side, front side. Great. So I know there is no, okay, since this is not working because FTP connector is not there, but let's click on the browse button. So earlier it was not working, but this time it's working because our connector is disabled. So it is totally a problem of our FPD EPO connector. So the browse button is working, all good. Let's select some file, so probably you will come to see that if it is working fine. Yes, it is working fine. It is showing me the attribute.png, maximum 4 MB. Let's click on pink. Probably it should show the pink. Okay, it's working great, fine. So now here FPD is all working great. I can change everything I want. I can close this. I can add my own image, probably photos. I will pick the same image. Great. So it's all working fine here with FPD. So we will click on done, and yes, so it is showing my image, and this time it is showing the right zoom in. This product, it happens sometime. It is, I think it's a matter of cache or something. So it is working right now. So this which we have been great. So let's click on add to cart. Sorry for scrolling too much. Great, so it worked. So these are the basic problems what we are facing right now. That couple of things are not working in both browsers. And since I don't use Firefox much, so that is why in very first place it took so much of time to load, but now it is also okay. So we have major 3-4 issues. Okay, great. Let's close this also again, and let's go to Safari. Now Safari has a very different it is totally a different browser, but it should also work. It works very great on other sites, and I don't use it also much. It's working fine here. I see the pages are loading fast. Let me expand it for your better view. Okay, still taking time to load. I am not doing anything, and right now the plugin is disabled. As you know, we have done it in Firefox. So the page is completely load, nothing came up, no pop-ups, nothing. And zoom in also is working. Let's see if zoom is working. I think there is some problem with zoom. Okay, pages are still, I think some graphics are still loading. Okay, some graphics are still loading. Now this is something weird about Safari. Okay, anyways, zoom is not our concern right now. Let's select our variations. If we select pink, it is not showing pink. It's say yellow. It is not showing yellow. Probably the images are still loading. So let's wait for it to load. May take few seconds. I think once I record this whole video, I will be sending you one uncut version of this video. So there will be no this thing cuts for you. So you will come to know. Okay, now it is working fine. So yellow is also selected. Basically, the images were not loaded at that time. So it's working fine. So since the plugin is disabled, let's check other things. It's working fine, and backside it is also showing good. Front side, even it is holding the content, so that is okay. Let's check, select our own image. If click on choose file, so it is showing it great. So let's select any file. Okay, it is showing the file also. So browse choose file is working on for Safari also when our plugin is not activated. So let's select pink and assume that pink will show up. Okay, great, pink is showing up, and everything else is working great with FPD as usual. Fine. Let's this time select the color as well, right? Let's pick add one image from Instagram. Okay, it actually gives a big pop-up, huh? Oh my god, I again forward the password. Which one? Okay, it worked. So it is showing the images. Now we'll select the same image which we have been selecting so far, this van. Okay, so the images are also working. The same problem we are seeing, I think, of thumbnails missing. So this is, I think, FPD problem only. So let's click on done, right? And this is also working, and the zoom in also working here. That's great because Safari has a very good cache system. Let's click on add, and I hope everything works fine on this also. Now right now our plugin is not enabled, so keeping this thing in mind, let's see add to cart is working or not. Great, it worked. So I can see the pop-up. Great, there is some CSS issue. Oh no, okay, it takes some time to show up. Okay, now let's uh, go to, let's enable our this thing plugin. Right, let's go to plugins, install plugins, and let's activate our EPO FPD connector, right? Okay, it's activated now. Let's close this window and let's start the Safari again. Let's go to the t-shirt again. And okay, now the pop-up came up. So this is what happening on each and every browser. So we will cancel it. See, and again it is happening the same thing. Okay, the zoom is working. Choose color pink. It is working because images are downloaded. Reset option. It is working here. Great. Back side, front side, front side. We are only working on front side, so we will only select the front side. So let's click on. Okay, again the same problem. The moment I tried to enter my name, this pop-up showed up. I think this is a very generic problem. Okay, I think, oh my god, come on. Okay, let it be my full name. Okay, now let's click on the Facebook. Now again the Facebook is showing this pop-up as it was showing on Chrome and Firefox. Instagram, okay, Instagram is working as usual, great. So, and if you go back, we are getting all the options. So as I suggested, let's keep this box only for selecting our images, right? So I will be adding from Instagram. Since it is I'll this time I'll click and wait, since it takes time. I just clicked and I'm waiting. I think you should really add the either process of loading or selecting image, because Okay, now second time I clicked and this came up, so I assume that it should have selected the image. So let's click on choose file, if it works or not. No, it's not working because it is again opening this manage layer window pop-up. See, not the opening, not letting me to browse the image. So okay, let's select pink for now, and since we have the name and the file we selected through Instagram, let's personalize now. Okay, great, it's working, but it's not working for the text. It still didn't pick the text. It was working good on Chrome, but it's not working on any other browser. Probably it works for a couple of times, doesn't work for other times. We'll do check back in Chrome if it is working or not. Let's open the Chrome and see back if it is working right now, or it is all. Let's go to t-shirt link again. Let's okay, oh my god, let's cancel it out. I always forget that this comes up. Let's click on Instagram. Now the Instagram is not working here. I think the window has gone behind. Okay, I think this is not a big problem. I think once we will have only one option here, I think this whole problem will go off. So I selected one image, and let's click pink, and let's personalize now. Okay, again now you can see that the text is not picking up because it works only for first or second time, one or two times. Now later that, after that, it does not work. I don't know why. So as you can see, it is not picking text anymore even on Chrome, right? So it's not picking up the text even in Chrome, but it is working all this way. It is working. So as you can see that I had already front side text. Either it is a problem after selecting backside or something. If you let me refresh it again, and this time I won't select backside if there is any confliction with that. I'm sorry I'm taking so much of time testing a lot of things, but I'm actually making you sure that to actually know that what all kind of problems we are facing every time we are testing, because we are testing in a very lame manner. So we are not selecting backside here. I'm only just selecting my name. Let's close this window. Let's select the Instagram. Let's select this image. Probably, I think yes. Okay, let's click on this. Let's select yellow this time and click on personalize. No, the text is not there. Let me close a couple of these images. See, the text is still not edited here. So this is the big time problem we are facing, because it works once or twice, but it does not work after some time. I mean after second, third time, and it is totally our plugins issue. So I'll close this Chrome and get back on this part. So as you can see, this part is still all working. So just to sum up, like everything is working fine. EPO is working fine, FPD is working fine when our plugin is not enabled. But the moment we enable our plugin, these problems comes up. So this is the problem we really wanted you to consider. Like we really want you to notice these points and how we are actually facing it. That's the reason why we had to create this screenshot video, taking a lot of the time, but it is very important, because on I think by tomorrow we have meeting, but I don't know what we are going to present it. So that is the problem. Now I think you have the major problem with you, where we are facing, what kind of problem we are facing. So I think let's close on this, and I think by this video, through this video, you will come up with, you will work on the following suggestions which I gave. Let me recall for you once again. The first problem is that pop-up window shows up every time we open the page, even if we refresh it. Say right now we refresh it, so that pop-up comes in. We don't want that pop-up. The second problem is that manage layer windows comes up every time we select any field. So that is one problem. Like here, sorry, this is the first thing. Like anything I select, this thing comes up. So we don't want this. And for this front side design source or the t-shirt design source up for uploading, let's only have the upload your image where we can actually see the image selected, and other things, sorry, let's remove Facebook and Instagram. Let's only have that one single pop-up which we are getting right now on Instagram. So I think this will this is sufficient, and I think this screen will is okay, it has everything which user requires. So this is the thing, and a thumbnail should come up. This is very small request, so that user should not cannot do not click on so many times, because every time it clicks it has a lot of images which actually creates a lot of work for one. Now see, CSS is showing good here, not it was not showing good in Chrome and Firefox, but the problem is not here. So this is okay. Now the button is still going inside. So these are like small things which you really need to see and check on different this thing. I'm using Mac iOS operating system, Mac's OS X operating system. It is the latest one, and my PC has a good amount of RAM. It has 16 GB RAM, so I don't think it is just a problem on particularly on this machine, because we have tested this whole website on Windows as well, Windows 7, Windows 8. I think Windows 10 recently came up, but we didn't test it on that. So I think this is it. This is the problem. So thank you so much, and I think I'll write down these points which we really want you to check once again. Now I hope you are cleared with the issues. The Facebook issue we were talking about, we were not talking about the login part, we were talking about the window part. The window was not opening up. So that is the problem, like the Instagram. Great, Ilya. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope you watched this video completely, and that is so amazing of you. And thanks again for showing patience. And I think once we are done with this part, we will definitely will be coming up more of the other part of the website where we would be needing your help. And I personally really liked your attitude of being very cooperative and patient, and this is what I always look into any programmer whenever we hire. It's been, I think, 10 years we've been hiring programmers. So, and we keep always connected with them if some few of them comes up really good, like you. So please work on this, and desperately we are looking forward for some solution, so this basic thing should work down. That's it. We really not need to work on this part before we really close this project. Thank you so much.